Hi everybody, welcome. It's almost Valentine's. I'm wearing my red for you. Happy Valentine's Day. In this video, I like to talk about the power of love. And I like to start off a quote. And it says, a physician once said, the best medicine for humans is love. And someone asked him, but what if it doesn't work? The physician smiled and he said, increase the dose. So let's think about maybe that certain someone that may be annoying you, or you've been having conflicts with, and it's just been so tough to just try to love another person. I'm sure some of us have that certain individual, whoever it may be. And let's just try to increase that dose and exude more love and show Jesus, represent Jesus to others. And I know it is so hard, but let's be challenged, because if anything, we will feel all warm and fuzzy at the end because we did our part. And that's what God desires for each and every one of us, his children. We represent God in so many ways, and he exudes so much of his love. And when he outpours his love into our cup, let it just overflow and spill over into the dish so we can be able to give love to others. I like to share with you this Bible verse. And it says in 1 John 4:16. And it says, and we have known and believed the love that God has for us. God is love. And he who abides in love abides in God, and God in him. So it is so important to always prioritize and just make God number one in our lives. When we do God's will in our lives, it is just a winner, big time, for ourselves, for God. It puts a smile on everyone's face. So let us just be challenged. If there's somebody that you need to love, perhaps even that person may be yourself. I know so many of us are walking around with hurts and wounds, and we just constantly keep making mistakes. Maybe some of us are perfectionists or people pleaser, and we tend to neglect ourselves. Let us just increase the dose, like the physician said, and pour more self-love into ourselves and self-care. That way we can just be great for everybody else that we come in contact with, and we can have the clarity of mind, the peace, the joy to be able to exude and represent Jesus in the most profound, magnificent way. And some of you may think, well, I just don't feel like any love these days. Well, I pray that God's Spirit may reside in your heart, and that God just may take away that stony heart and soften your heart and give you the heart of flesh. Maybe your heart needs to be softened. I encourage you to just pray to God to help him work in your heart and your spirit to accept and embrace God's warm embrace today, and that you may just be filled up with God's love, because each and every day he increases the dose for all of us, his beloved children. So I hope that something I say today may encourage your hearts as we think about Valentine's Day is coming around. That, think about that certain special someone you want to share that love that you have, and maybe give your gift of your time, your attention, a listening ear. Just spend that valuable time. Let that person know how meaningful they are, because life is short. And believe me, lately I have heard numerous people passing away, unfortunately. Such a surprise. So let us just make no excuse, but to be challenged to be more intentional, to express and exude God's love today. God bless you. And I hope something I said brought some value. See you next time. Goodbye.